Anti-corruption agencies are being urged to consider new ways of fighting corruption, which is seen as a bane to the country's growth. They were asked to widen the scope to include the private sector and not focus solely on political office holders and government institutions. Corruption was at the heart of discussions at a meeting in Accra between the Anti-Corruption Coalition and the Speaker of Parliament, Professor Mike Oquaye.
The meeting between the Anti-Corruption Coalition and leadership of Parliament was mainly on the work of the Public Accounts Committee, the image and integrity of the House, review of international conventions and treaties, and Parliament's role in fighting corruption. In furtherance of this, the coalition presented 5 key proposals for review towards the implementation of the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan, NACAP, which was adopted in 2014.
Under the NACAP, Parliament was tasked to enact the following laws in the short and medium term. 1. The budget law. The law setting ceilings on political party financing and election expenditure. 3. The law on code of conduct for public officers. Civil society wishes to follow up on the status of these proposed legislation and what Parliament can do to help bring these laws into the House.
Many say the office of the Special Prosecutor and its role in fighting corruption is timely. To others, that office will be effective with the passage of the Rights to Information Bill, which is currently at the consideration stage in Parliament.
We need to increase the benefit for being honest and increase the cost of being corrupt. And therefore, we have to walk the two-leg processes of punishing it. Don't let the focus of corruption be on only political office holders. I mean, in this character, there's grand corruption in Ghana, there's petty corruption in Ghana, and there's political corruption in Ghana. Run after the actors in all these enterprises of corruption, whether it's grand, whether it's petty, or whether it's political. We must chase it and make it a high-risk activity.
The ability of Parliament to be able to fight corruption. It depends so much on the competence of Parliament as an institution and also the competence of members of Parliament. To what extent are we interrogating the competence of Parliament as an institution and the competence of members of Parliament? The system that produces the members of Parliament that we have today. What should be the attitude of the coalition?
The Speaker of Parliament, Professor Mike Oquaye, said the lawmakers will exercise its powers to interrogate and investigate persons or matters of public interest.
There must always be a watching process in order to keep at the top and do things very right. And that is not anything that will be against anybody, any group or party, but it must be universal so that our aim is high standards, good governance, and it doesn't matter where the axe falls. And this is very, very important, and this is how those countries that we envy in many ways have made it.
Also at the Parliament House was the outgoing Sudanese ambassador who has ended his duty of Ghana. He commended Ghana for her democratic gains, which he hopes to share with his country. Professor Mike Oquaye wished him well on his next assignment.